Well, April is National Stress Awareness Month, and for almost everyone, stress is a normal part of life. But too much stress as well can have a negative impact on your physical and mental health. So here today to share some helpful ways to ease and also manage stress is author Becky Thomas. She is also the founder of Mere Vibes, and Stella Kalfas is the president and CEO of Mental Health Association of Greater Chicago. So really nice to have both of you here. This is such a critical topic, especially we're entering year 3 of the pandemic. Things are a bit improved, obviously, but still a lot of people feeling the stress.
Yeah, absolutely. And Stella's got some, with the Mental Health Association of Greater Chicago, obviously has a great perspective on managing some of that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some of the tips you provided too. You say your top tip is to practice the big 3. So what are the big 3?
Yeah, so eating right, making sure you're eating the right foods, getting enough sleep, and exercising. Those are the fundamentals. We don't get enough sleep, we won't be at our best the next day, which is important for the next tip, which is about reflection. So really one way to de-stress is to reflect, which is why our shirts are purposefully backwards. So Mirror Vibe shirts help you look in the mirror, think about what's important, not about the future, not about the past, but what do you need right now? Is it strength? Is it to breathe? And reflecting on what's important to you. And we focus on reflection specifically because that is part of being mentally well. And we give back 10% to the Mental Health Association of Greater Chicago because we know that reflection is such a key part of de-stressing.
Right. You know, I want to bring Stella into the conversation too, because when you talk about reflecting, one of the things we've heard so much about lately too, over the last 3, 4, 5 years is meditation and meditating. How impactful is that as well?
Well, if it helps someone to manage their stress, reduce the stress, because usually stress is the beginning of something that could be worse if it's not successfully managed. So all of those things help to calm down, to be in the moment, to reflect, like we said, to reflect what's really going on and what it really means instead of reacting in a way that might be negatively, especially emotionally and physically.
You know, emotions can be so strong and they can just come up so quickly too, whether that's anger or frustration. How can we better handle some of those strong emotions? Some tips on what to do about that. I know that meditation is kind of like give it a pause, try to breathe. What other ideas do you have for that as well?
Yeah, I think there's a couple other key components, and it's about connection. So outside of reflection, it's connecting to the people in your life, having those live conversations, not just over text, but real conversations with people. And the other part is connecting to your thoughts down on paper. So if you're really stressed about something before you're trying to go to bed, get all that down, take it out of your mind onto the paper. That helps you de-stress as well. And then connecting to what you love doing. So whether that's being in nature or learning something new, all of those things help change our perspective and help us be at our best more often.
Absolutely. You know, it's also about try to relax and have some fun too. I think sometimes we get so involved day to day. You just get so buried in the challenges and the to-do lists that having a little bit of fun helps as well.
Yeah,
having
absolutely.
fun, but also making sure that you have good problem solving skills. And if you have difficulty in solving problems, maybe working on those skills to make them better for yourself so you can manage life better, but also getting some professional help. There's nothing wrong with getting professional help if you're overwhelmed, especially now with COVID. Being overwhelmed is probably one of the things that we've all become. And so being able to see someone and talk to them or get some help that's professional to get us in the right direction helps.
Yeah, I just love now how we are really breaking into that moment where being able to say you need help, you need therapy. So ladies, thank you both so much. Definitely appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
And you're going to find more advice on how to manage stress. That's on our website, abc7chicago.com. It's also on our news app.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.